Everyone's heard on the news that immigration is a big problem, and there's way too many illegal aliens in California. That's where I live, and the rest of the country, and Europe, and everywhere. But let's think about it. Who brought these immigrants here? Everyone just says, oh, they just showed up because we had a big free meal ticket sign. Come to America and we'll feed you for free. I don't think that has much to do with it at all. I used to work construction, and when I did, it was back in the early 90s, and I'm white, and we were about the only white people that worked there. So one day we were working, and there was this crew of Mexicans, and they were supposed to frame some houses, and they wouldn't do it. And my boss goes, they're not going to do it. I was like, what? They're not going to frame the house? Why? He goes, because the contractors, cut their price. They're not going to pay them enough. I'm like, well, some money's better than nothing. My boss is like, no, Jefe ain't going for it. I'm like, Jefe? Who's that? He's like, Jefe. He's like their boss. Like their boss. He's like, actually their owner. Like, these people are slaves, and Jefe ain't going for it. He ain't going to let his slaves build the house. So now that I see all the immigrants are here and all that stuff, and they always want to blame the left or the Democrats because we got way too many immigrants and we're feeding them, housing them, giving them welfare, giving them free medical care, giving them all this stuff, letting their children come and go to school and all these things, right? But who owned that housing development? Or who owned all this other stuff? Oh, capitalists own it. Really? Capitalists own things? Okay, so it wasn't the left that was bringing the immigrants here. It was actually the right and the capitalists, because during the 20th century we built, Democrats built unions and they wanted higher pay. So the bankers or whoever was doing all this development didn't want to pay union wages, or so they bring all this illegal stuff in here. So it's their own damn fault, basically. They wanted to save $1 on labor. So now look at all the cost of bringing this slave labor. I don't know if they're slaves. I have no proof, but they're they're undocumented, or whoever they are, whoever they're working at. So the stupid banker or the stupid right wing, the people that have capital, bring all these workers here so they can save on labor, and now they don't want to pay to house them or to feed them or to give them medical care. Well, as a registered Democrat, I'm here to tell you this. I think it's funny as hell. That dumbass banker brought them all here, and now they're going to have to feed them. Isn't that funny as shit? They're about done.